Cook a chicken, no seasoning.
Chill.
He be dabbing for no reason.
Chill.
This is me and my wife.
Hey.
Chill.
He ain't white, he just light skin.
Hey.
He sent the pics when we ballin'.
Okay.
Police come around,
He gonna do the talking.
Okay.
No stalling in his credit score. Oh,
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Like a 720.
Me and my wife friend.
It was struggling in 2020.
My wife friend. Me and sauce on that.
Hey.
Sauce on that bitch.
Hey.
Hey, what up, 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 world? It's your boy, Reggie Regg. To my left, got my main man, Marv. It's the black and white
What's
friend.
going on?
I messed up my line. Hold on. It's from the East Coast to the West Coast, the black and white friend you love the most. Come on, man. What's going on, world, man? Hey, we back. We back for another episode, another podcast.
That's right.
Delve into other things. We put the comedy aside for a little bit and we just talk. You know what I'm saying? So if this is your first time listening, thank you. If this is your first time watching, thank you for joining. Yes. Go ahead and subscribe. Click that subscribe button right now. Click that like button if you're watching. Follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. And if you have not watched season 1, you are missing out. Go watch season 1. 10 episodes on YouTube. There's a playlist that says season 1. Go watch it.
Right.
Marv, how you feeling today, man?
I'm great, man. I got my Hawaiian shirt on.
Yeah,
shirt on.
The sun is out. Where we at?
It's nice.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and we want to send our I don't want to say
our love and our support for those in the country that have been suffering because of the ice and the snow.
Yes.
Even in our hometown of North Carolina, home state. But especially Texas and the Midwest and all those states,
I saw somebody's like aquarium froze in their house in
that's
Texas.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I have family that lives in Dallas, and my aunt shared a picture of there's this lake near their house, and she shared a picture of the aerial view, the bird's eye view. Yeah. Frozen. Wow. Frozen solid. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do an episode on that.
It's a big lake, too. It's pretty big.
We're going to have to do an episode on that.
But
But
wild.
Today's episode.
I'm pretty jealous of you. I'll have to say. I'm pretty... Now, here's the thing. I'm not a jealous person at all.
Right.
But this...
you didn't say nothing about it. So This was
a legend. A legend in the music industry.
Yes.
Reggie Regg, tell everybody who you got to hang out with.
So I got to meet the Godfather, the uncle. He's everybody's uncle. Uncle Snoop Dogg.
Woo!
Boom, 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 rolling down the street, smoking and sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That's awesome, man.
What's another Snoop song? Cause we can't play the music, but we can sing it. What's
right?
Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl.
You're on your own on that one.
Yo, no, that's him for real.
Yeah, I know the song.
Oh, you can't hit that note. You see, I'm a little rusty. Let me get some water. Yeah, I'm about to blow your minds out here.
Okay. Well, you just gave people a little sample.
A little sample. It's been a minute, man. Look, it's morning. We trying to record in the morning right now. I still got morning voice. Right. I brush my teeth, but the throat still be a little dry.
Right. Get a little water.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg, man, also known as I ain't gonna say that part yet because that's part of the story. But Snoop Dogg, the Godfather, Uncle Snoop.
You got to meet his dogs.
Yeah, Where's my
sound?
Yeah.
Where's my sound?
Got to meet his dogs too. Right here, you got to get your sound.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, get your sound right.
And you got to meet his dogs.
Hey, that's
literally
very true. Literally got to meet his dogs. Unfortunately, Marv. So basically, what happened? I got to work a set. It was actually part of Discovery Channel, the Animal Channel, actually.
Puppy Bowl.
Yeah, Animal Planet. The show was called Puppy Bowl. So basically, it aired the same day as the Super Bowl. It came.
It's on every year. Everybody knows where the Puppy Bowl is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a huge event. You know?
I didn't know it was that huge, but
yes, man. Are you serious?
I did not know.
It's
bro.
been on for years.
I did not know. This was Puppy Bowl 17. Was the one that got to work on set for, and so this was. I really didn't know. I had seen it before, but I didn't really know it was like a thing like that.
Right. And also, I want to tell everybody that Reggie has recently come to like cougars, the older women. You know, because he also got to meet
Martha Stewart. Yes, Miss Martha Stewart was on the set. So it was, you know how they roll together. They do a lot of things.
Right.
I think they kind of like, they got the me and my white friend combination thing going on.
Right.
If you think about it, black, white, you know what I'm saying? But
so tell us the story. So you're on set.
We're on set. Basically, you know, I got the call to work on that particular set, and they were talking about puppy, and I knew it was an Animal Planet thing. So I was just thinking, you know, man, I'm gonna be dealing with a lot of dogs, maybe cleaning up shit and stuff like that. And, so I didn't think of nothing. So we get to this complex, you know, big brick building in Inglewood. Well, I'm sorry, it wasn't in Inglewood. It's just like near the airport.
Okay.
Near the airport area. And it's complex, and it was like a studio, and you know, it was closed. We get in, and basically it's just a normal day. If anybody, if you working on sets, or you interested in working on sets, and you know, a lot of times most people, what I hear, everybody comes in the PA, and
I've been a PA out here.
Yeah, still a paid PA.
Yeah, still getting jobs.
Yeah, and just setting up. Basically, you set up the set. You do whatever's needed. You help. You go get this. You go get that. You know, anything. So when we got there, we were just really setting up. You know, we set up the tents. We set up crafty. You know, we set up the tech area, grip area. You know, all the little tents for them to get right. And
so when you first saw Snoop, when Snoop first walked on set, right?
So it was a 2-day set.
Right.
So the first day we were just setting up. I had no idea.
Okay, that's right.
I had no idea that who was gonna. I had no idea he was gonna be there
because they had you reading his lines.
Right. So what happened was we set.
This is funny.
Yeah. What happened was we set everything up. Right. So we set the set up, and then where we were at the complex, there was cars.
And this is at Snoop's place. Snoop owns this place.
Right. So that too, I did not know.
Or a warehouse.
Yeah,
the warehouse he owns.
I did not know that either. You know, so there's cars everywhere. You know, in the back of the section, you got like old school Impalas, nice old, you know, valuable cars, and then you got some like regular cars too. And you know, so it's just a nice area. And then there's building. Everybody couldn't go inside. Everybody couldn't go inside, but you could see a big old green screen. So I was like, wow, this place is kind of crazy. And then during the whole day, you see like, you know, people who look like they got money, musical artists like parking in the front part and then going in another way. So I'm like, okay, this must be a studio too.
Right.
So they must do music here too. So the day's going on, whatever. We got everything set up. So now the camera guys are basically going through a test day without the you know, the cast on set.
Setting up the shot.
Right, setting up the shot.
Making sure that everything goes smoothly for the next day.
Right.
Gotcha.
So they're like, I'm one of the only colored people there, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, Reg, can you come fill in? And I'm like, okay, you know. Now this is the thing. I know why, you know, you gotta think, if you're gonna have a black person on set, you want to have the feeling to be, because the lighting is different. You know, like my lighting is different from Mars lighting if you're setting up a shot. So, you know, I fill in, and I'm sitting there, you know, I'm just standing there like, all right, good. And like, I look down at the script, you know, also the sound guy comes up and he starts micing me, right? And, you know, everybody's wearing masks. You got to be COVID safe on these sets. So he comes up to me. This is what I hear. He's like, and I was like, huh? And I was like, nah, man, I ain't never heard of him. He's like, you ain't never heard of Slew? You don't know who Slew is? And I was like, nah, I don't know who Slew is. You know, I'm like, I
don't know who Slew is.
I don't know. I'm thinking he's saying Slew. I'm like, well, I don't know who Slew is, right? So he mics me up. You know, he can hear me. You know what I'm saying? And then so they're like, all right, Reg, you know, just run through the script. So I look down at the script and it says Snoop. SNOOP. And then I was
Slew.
like, yeah, not Slew. And it says And then it says Martha, and I'm like, oh, I mean, as soon as you see Snoop and Martha, you know,
Right.
Snoop Dogg, and I was like, Snoop's gonna be here,
Right.
So the sound guy he's from a distance, right? He's like standing way back behind the camera now. He's like, yeah, because he was like, you know, you don't know who he's like, you don't know who Snoop Dogg. He's like, you must be young. I was like, nah, you know, I'm not. I'm in my 30s.
I know who Snoop is.
Yeah, and he was like, but
even young cats know who Snoop is.
Everybody knows who Snoop is. Right. So the cool thing about it, filling in, you know, you get to read, you know, not to tell too much, but you know, they do improv a lot, but you have basic parts of the script that's there. And so I was reading the basic stuff. Welcome to Snoop. You know, this is Snoop. This is my dog. Blah 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 blah. You know. Right. So that was dope. You know, with all the cameras around you. So, but before I get to the next day, right? Before we get to Snoop being there, the whole day there's this other black guy. You know, wasn't that many black people there? Another black guy walking around, and he kind of had like little locks. You know, and he was just like. And I thought he was some help at first, you know. That's sad. Black people like, is he the help too? You know. Right.
Oh my gosh, that's
he was walking around like the man though. Right. Like he was like, they were like coming to him, and he was moving cars and shit. So I was like, okay. This somebody I got to touch my, you know. So I ended up talking to the brother, you know. I compliment him on his hair, you know. We got the comment, you know. We got the black on, you know how we do. Right. If it's white on white, I tell Marv, go handle that. Marv, go talk to them. White on white, and if it's black on black, I go talk. You know what I'm saying? Go black on, go black. That's how we network. Right. All right. That's our little secret. Right.
You gave it away. Whoa.
Right. Whoa. But so I went up to, you know, I'm talking to the brother, whatever, and you know, it's the end of the night, right? And his name is, I ain't gonna say his name, but, you know, basically he's one of Snoop's right-hand man. You know what I mean? He's the one that's like running the studio, telling them you can't park here. He opened up the gate for the whole production company. And, you know, we become cool. We just talking throughout the set. After a while, he like, Reg, you know, he's saying my name. So at the end of the night, I'm like, man, I was like, so all three, there was 3 cars that we had set up behind the camera. And I was like, dang, these 3 cars, Snoop cars? He was like, all these Snoop cars. And I was like, what? And he's like, all these out here. It's Snoop cars. I was like, what?
Even the Camry.
Yeah. Even some of the regulars, like, yeah.
Even the Honda.
He's like, all this is Snoop's. Like, this whole complex. This is awesome. And I was like, are you for real? You know, he was like, yeah. He's like, come on. And so the whole day I ain't been inside, right? And he's like, come on. He's like, come on. So I'm walking inside. We see the big old green screen. It's a big green screen room. We walk through. He has a kitchen area. Okay. That's like set up like a living room and a kitchen. And then there's like, it's a Star Trek kind of theme. Like it's a Star Trek theme. And you know what? We'll put it up. Like as we talk, I'm gonna put up some of the pictures throughout we go through this thing. Right. But it was dope. And he had old school music playing the whole time. Okay. You know, so it was real cool.
It was real chill.
Real chill. You could definitely tell it's like.
Could you smelling the
that thing? I didn't.
Mary Jane.
Right. So we all know who what Uncle Snoop is known for.
He's known for the Godfather rap.
Yeah, he
is also 420 friendly.
He's a supporter of
so I don't know if he was walking through the halls and you can get a little whiff.
I didn't get a whiff, but but the next day there was a mandatory there's a mandatory 1 o'clock break. It was like it was 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Didn't you say his man's was like?
Yeah, it's a mandatory smoke break. Yeah.
But what was his man saying? 12:59.
Right. It's 12:59. So the next day his man's on it like it's 12:59. We got his break time.
But let me ask you this. Okay, so when you first saw Snoop in person, did you feel some type of way?
All right, so. The night before, after I came home excited. I was like, "Yo, is Snoop gonna be there tomorrow?"
Right.
And
I was like, "Wow!"
Right. Snoop gonna be there tomorrow. So I was like,
"I'll sneak on set."
First thing you think is like, "All right, what am I gonna say?"
Right.
I was like, "I'm gonna talk to him because you know,
it's like you're writing out a script."
All right, you know
it's me, like me, Reggie.
You're right.
You know,
Snoop. Hey. Hi. Right. Hey, Snoop.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Snoop. How are you? And then so I was thinking about that. So what I did, I looked up his real name. You know what I mean? His last name is Broadus. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, when I see him, I'm gonna say Mr. Broadus.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna respect this man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until he tell me to say, call me Snoop, I'm gonna call you Mr. Broadus. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
because that differentiates you from a fan to a professional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that was my
difference.
idea, just to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure how old he is, but he could be old enough to be my daddy. I think close to it.
I think he's in his 50s, right?
Yeah.
40s or 50s.
Yeah, but I mean, I was calling by his professional
I think
name.
40s, late 40s.
All right, so that was the plan.
Right.
That was the plan, right? So the next day happens. We still set up a little bit. The first time I saw Snoop, it was a quick walk by, right? And so remember, I was like, all right, I'm gonna call him Mr. Brodus. So
Brodus, right?
Brodus, yeah. So I have to wear this. Not only you have to wear the mask, so you're like this. You also have to wear a screen too.
Face
I had to wear a
shield.
screen because I was gonna be running on set. So anybody who ran
Like a
on
face
set,
shield?
a face shield,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
a face shield,
okay,
yep.
okay.
So if you were going to be on set, you had to wear a face shield because him and Martha were not going to have anything on. So anybody that got close to them, you had to wear a face shield,
Right. And a mask.
and
All
a
that,
mask,
all that.
yeah. So
And you have your headset on, and
right,
so you can talk to the rest of the crew.
and you got a headset walkie-talkie thing in your
right.
ear.
So you have all the stuff near in your face.
your
It's
face.
like
Now I was helping. So I was helping Martha Stewart's assistant.
Okay.
Her assistant cook. And so this girl, instead of Martha having to do all her stuff, this girl's like running back and forth in the kitchen, getting her stuff.
Right.
So I was helping setting during everything. This was the funny thing. Everything you saw on the table, I take pride. The stuff that you saw on the table, if you watch the reruns, I put that stuff on the table. That was me.
Hey,
That was me. Give me a sound on there. Give me a sound on there. That was your boy.
Hey.
That was your boy. If you see when he sipped that cup, that was me. I handed him that drink. But
That's awesome, man. That's cool.
I was watching it. Me and Trav was watching it.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, you see that napkin, that cup? I put that right there. He was like, damn, get off his dick. No, so I'm helping this girl run, back and forth in the kitchen. So the first time I saw Snoop, I was coming from out the kitchen, right? And he was just walking from out like the side. We were in the green room.
Right.
And there was a little distance though. So he saw me, I saw him, and I did like and in my mouth, my mouth didn't nothing what I planned the night before. None of that shit came to
out,
be.
right.
Because it was so quick. So I'm coming this way, right? The
Right.
door, both our doors this way. I'm coming, he's going, but he's ahead. Exactly. And they see me, and he does like a that, and I'm like, and I'm sure they didn't hear it because of the mask, but I was like, hey Snoop, bro, and I was got to say, bro this, but I was like, so I know he saw the head movement. He probably didn't hear nothing, so that's fine.
Right.
But then I knew I messed up as far as what I was gonna say.
Right.
All right. So that was the first time seeing him. It was quick, flash. I was like, all right. I know I'm gonna be near him on set, so I'll make it happen then. So set's going on. We're filming. Blah blah blah. I have to bring Snoop his drink. There's a portion where, you got to bring him his drink or some shit. So I'm coming and I bring the drink, and I think I set the drink down. And then I'm right here. I'm close as you and me now.
Right.
You're Snoop. And I'm like, and again, I don't know if you hear me. I'm talking low and I'm not realizing I got the screen. Yeah. So I was like, mind you got this little walkie-talkie in your ear.
Right.
So I'm on set, cameras rolling. Everything's times money. We know this, right? So I'm like, I said Snoop. I was like, Snoop, do you need some water? Snoop, do you need some water? He doesn't even acknowledge. I don't think he hears me because, again, I'm like this in the mask. So, and then I hear in my ear, Reggie, we're good. Reggie, we're good. So the director is telling me, get the fuck off the camera. Reggie, we're good. So I slide off. So I slide off.
You can pack your things and go. I think we're good. Yeah.
So can we
get another PA in here?
Right. So I move over, I get out the way. So I'm like, damn, is he not acknowledging me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I was like, you know what? That's when it clicked. Like
You have
got
to
this-
speak louder.
Exactly. I was
Right.
like, you have this screen on. I was
And the
like,
mask.
and a
all that
mask,
stuff,
right?
yeah.
So you have to project. So I'm like, boom, okay, all right. I was like, this next one, make happen. So I didn't try to talk again after that. Like I was just like, boom, doing everything. So I'm running around, right? The other girl is the kitchen, so I'm really the main PA going back and forth. The only way you see. So this is where things change. I got hype. I had to. We bring Snoop Dogg on set. I can't remember the dog's name. If I look in my phone, I can find the dog. Like he has like the little Frenchies.
You're right.
He has two little Frenchies, man. They're little blue Frenchies. They're adorable. His dog, you could tell he was so excited. Like it was right happy, and it was hot in the peak of the day. And so his dog throws up.
Oh.
Just like a line too. Like he went over, he's like, eh.
Oh,
it was like straight line. And I think it's named Jewel or something like that.
Right.
So at the heat of the moment, everybody on set, so nobody wants to get that shit. And the heat of set is like, who's gonna be the one?
Right.
So I wait like maybe 10, 15 seconds, like to peep around to see who's gonna do it or if they're gonna even give a specific order for anybody to get it. So I'm like, boom, I'm just gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I get the cardboard. I had a dog. I clean the vets, throw up thousands of times. If you've had a dog,
you're cleaning
it.
Throw,
Yeah,
you're picking up poop.
It's nothing new.
Stuff.
Yeah, you can't say you're above that. So go get a little cardboard box, some napkins, boom, 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 knock it up real quick, boom.
Yep.
And then they asked me to do something else, go wash my hands, and then so I'm coming back, running on set to bring something to Snoop's table. And then they've been saying they're like, Reggie, where's Reggie? Get Reggie to go. And then so when I come back and I bring Snoop, I think it's something ice or something. He's like, thank you, brother Reggie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I was like, that's when I was like, you do know who I am.
He does know me.
He knows me. Wow. That's exactly how it was. He said, brother Reggie, he does know me. So after that, I'm on a high. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? And and so I don't want to just keep it Snoop. During this time, Martha is here too. Now Martha Stewart.
You actually had a conversation with Martha.
Yes, Martha. I got more one-on-one time with Martha.
Okay.
Me and Snoop got one-on-one time. But Martha, how can I explain Martha? Martha is, you could tell Martha is used to being, she was attractive. Like she was the girl that everybody, the woman that everybody back in the day.
Right.
And kind of would still like to be desired. That's the kind of energy I got.
Would you?
Let me just get onto my one-on-one time with Martha. So what was going on was, so Snoop Dogg throws up. I think that gave me some cool points.
Okay.
Getting his dog shit throw up.
Right.
And then so Martha, his dogs are playing around. We're on like a quick break, and I'm playing with the dogs. And she's like, I got two. What kind of dogs did she say? She was just talking about her dogs, right? They're not Yorkies, but like, I don't know. I'm not the best with dog breeds, but so Martha pulls out her phone. She's like, "Come here, I'll show you." And then so I'm walking up. I walk up to Martha, and she's like showing me her dogs in her phone, and like really going and like talking. When like it had to be a good 3, 4, 5 minutes that she was talking about her dogs.
Right.
We were going back and forth, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I had a dog." And so they're just adorable. And she was talking about Snoop's dog. And so she was real cordial, you know what I mean? Like real nice. And then so I give Martha, thank you for being just nice on set, real cool.
Right.
But overall the experience is great. And then being able to, what I did do for the team, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened with it, but I did, when we wrapped up last shot, Martha left a little early, so I didn't get to get a picture with Martha. And, she's a little older. I ain't know, it was like a lot of COVID.
Right,
But Martha got up out of there when she was, when she was done.
And she was done. She
got up out of there. Snoop about the same thing. He's about to get up out. And then this is where I executed, though. This is where I executed.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, I came strapped with a me and my wife friend business card.
Oh, man.
Come on now. Come on now. I came strapped with a me and my wife friend business card. And when I spoke to him, I said, "Excuse me, Mr. Broadus." Yeah, I came through like that too. So I was like, he was wrapping up. I think he was getting his phone under the table or something like that. And I was like, "Excuse me, Mr. Broadus." And he looked up, looked at me kind of like, like I was like, "It's okay if I get a picture, get a picture with you?" He's like, yeah. He's like, "For sure. I wish I could do a little LA expression." I'm like, yeah, homie. No, he didn't say that. But he was like, yeah, for sure. So come up, we take the pic, boom, there it is. And then the other guy, a gear guy, I really appreciate that, man. It was great working with you. One of the grip guys came over and like kind of jumped in and started talking. So I'm reaching my pocket. I'm like, I got to get him this card. You know what I'm saying? I reach in my pocket and they're still talking. I was like, he's like, "Great, man. I'm a great fan." I was like, "Oh, yeah." I was like, "Here you go." I was like, "I just wanted to give you this too. Got a little web series. Check it out if you got some time." Yeah. Snoop takes it, puts it in his pocket, and mission complete. Now, I don't know. He could have.
Oh, shit. On damn mic.
Right.
I gotta do this.
Right. Hey, now look, we don't know what happened to that card. We don't know.
Thrown that motherfucker in the trash.
He could have threw it away as soon as he got into his room. He might be using it to roll up with. You know what I mean? I don't know, but
and that'd be cool.
That would be great.
Hey, listen, because every time he rolls up, he's gonna see me and my wife.
Right.
Hey, listen,
but we got it in his hands. I'm still in touch with his right hand man.
Okay.
That's good that we can we're basically on contact terms where he answers the phone. Right. You know what I mean? Like he could have blocked me or
this is Snoop's right hand man.
At least at the complex. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think we really did have good convo. You know, and it was just cool. I gave him a lot of props and told him.
And we're gonna tag Snoop and everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna tag Snoop and Martha.
Yes.
So hopefully that they will see it, or somebody that in their camp.
Yeah,
will see
it was a pleasure. It was. I'll just say it was a pleasure working with the both of you. Both of you were very professional. Mm-hmm. And we would love to do something again. I know what a complex is. If you need any help out there, we'll be out there.
I was working on a set that day. I was working on Me and My White Friends.
But I mean, you never know what sets you run into. You got to meet what's the guy from Wheeler Dealers? Ant and and that was dope. You got to film it, and so just being in this atmosphere, you run into a lot of different people.
Oh yeah.
Not just Snoop. Well, let's just keep it going.
I've been a PA for infomercial with a famous dermatologist, and then Wheeler Dealers.
That was dope. Yeah. I got.
And of course, we've been working on our stuff all year long.
Right.
And
remember when
what else? I've been to several people's houses doing TaskRabbit.
That's what I was gonna say.
Remember TaskRabbit?
I remember I ran into King Batch. I put that I put that basketball goal up for you. Your game room. I was a part of that. All that sound protection. Holla at your boy. Okay,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You have his snowboard. So.
I got your old snowboard. Your man. Matt,
so you can take your new snowboard and we can all go snowboarding.
Right. So if you need a little snowboard partner, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of your little wine refrigerator. I fixed your doorknob. That was me. Okay, Holla at me, King Batch. Your boy. I could get some things done.
I went to.
And he has wine. 626. King Batch has wine 626. Check it out.
Snoop has one.
Yes.
Cali Red.
Yeah. Does he?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
There's a huge billboard on Hollywood Boulevard or something like that.
I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
do that. So
Yeah.
check
Sunset
that
or
out. Check
something.
out Snoop's wine. Check out King Batch's wine. 626. His whole crew was cool too. I'll get his sister, his family, everybody. They were real cool people. He has a single out now. He's doing music out now. So big ups to him, man. But just being out here, we ran into a lot of people. You know what I mean?
I went to a director's house that directed a movie that Nicolas Cage was
that's right.
a star in.
You talking about Buddy the first time?
No,
not Tom?
Yeah, we met Anton from Comedy Central.
Right.
I met him, but this director, I can't forget his name. But anyways, so met him. He worked with Nicolas Cage.
But
I mean, it's just being out here. It's just being out here. You run into people, you know.
Yeah. When we first got out here, the dude from Bobby Shmurda, not Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda just got out. Shout out to Bobby Shmurda. Ray Strumpert.
You saw him at Target.
Yeah, he was in Target. He was. I mean, it was a Target mall, but he was running in Target.
That's cool.
But being able to like meet these people and their associates has been cool. And so far, I haven't ran into any jerks or anybody like that. Everybody's been real cordial. Everybody's been great to work with. And one thing is true. Take advantage, and this is for anybody out there that has anything, not just entertainment. Whatever you do, if you want to be a dentist, get into. Find a way to get and hang around dentists. Where do dentists go get drinks at? Right. Where do
lawyer,
lawyer, whatever you want to do, whatever it is, start hanging around those people.
A mechanic, plumber,
anybody,
anybody, electricians. It's
put yourself in the area you want to be in, and and make it happen. Give that business card out. They may throw it away and they may roll up some weed on it, but at least you did what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But the most important thing, go follow us. Go subscribe. Go check out season 1 on YouTube. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We got
YouTube.
What's the Rizzle?
Again.
We get a Rizzle. We on Rizzle. Rizzle coming.
Right, Rizzle's coming.
Rizzle's coming.
Yeah.
What else?
So
and all your podcast streaming services.
iTunes,
if
Spotify.
you don't want to look at us, but you just want to listen to us, go stream us. Reggie Regg Marv, we out, baby. We love you.
Peace.